Hey Leo, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. We're doing a you versus them. So this side is going to be you. This side is going to be your person. And we're going to be seeing what's going on between you and your person. So let's go ahead and check your energy and then we'll check their energy. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors for my Leos. Tell me Leo's energies currently. Thank you. We got toxicity. All right. And then let's see for Leo's person's energy. Tell me about Leo's person that they're dealing with. Ooh, we got action. Okay. Bottom of the deck is fresh start. This can go a couple of different ways, Leo, but I will tell you this. We got toxicity in your energy. So with fresh start on the bottom of the deck, which is something that is mutual for the both of you, I feel like you just want a fresh start, right? You don't want to deal with toxicity. You are over toxicity. You're over toxic. And I'm starting to really despise the word toxic because it's just so overly used. We need a new word for toxic, right? It's repulsive behavior, okay? You're tired of repulsive behavior, repulsive actions by people, by this specific person that you were thinking of. You just want to have a clean slate. And I don't mean just in this area of like this relationship. It feels more so in the area of life. Because when I think of fresh start, I think of completely scorching the earth and allowing everything to regrow as new. So you may be wanting a fresh start in life in general. You just want to do a whole new start, right? Whole new start in every aspect of yourself in life. Action for your person, that can vary because they may be wanting to take action towards you. Maybe they're taking action towards certain goals. So there's some form of movement going on their end. So let's look further into this for you here, Leo. So I want to see how you feel about this person. How does Leo currently feel about this person? How does Leo currently feel about this person? Okay, we got 2. We got 7 of Cups and the Tower. Oh, Lord. Let's see Leo's intentions towards this person. What is Leo's intentions towards this person? Thank you. We got the 5 of Cups in the reverse and Leo's desires towards this person. We got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Your bottom of the deck is Page of Swords in reverse. So Leo, you know all that it is that you need to know when it comes to this. Page of Swords talks about being very analytical, finding the answer, seeking the truth. It also can talk about spying, but I'm just not going to typecast the Page of Swords to just spying. But it is seeking the truth. You understand and know all that it is that you need to know. Even if you may not feel like you have the whole picture put together, you can fill in the blanks because the Page of Swords in the reverse talks about making assumptions based off the knowledge and information that you do have. So even if you're filling in the blanks and making 2 + 2 makes 4, for the situation, you know what you need to know. And that's really it. And with the 9 of Cups being in the reverse underneath that, it's by itself, it's already a very self-focused, self-indulgent energy, but in the reverse, it's overly self-indulgent. I don't see this in necessarily like a bad way though. It feels like, you're putting a lot more energy into yourself instead of this connection, if at all. You're really focusing on things that brings you pleasure, things that bring you joy, things that bring you enlightenment and full-on fulfillment. So some of you Leos may be heavily getting back into like fitness and working on your fitness regimen and working on your diet or working on your new yearly goals or, your Pinterest vision boards of what it is that you want to accomplish this year. Or, you're working on your career finances, that project you want to get out, that business you want to start up, enhancing your looks. Maybe you're spending time out with people and friends more. You're really doing things that make you and solely you feel fulfilled. So let's go ahead and look at your person's energy here. So let's see, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, tell me, how does Leo's person feel about Leo? How does Leo's person feel about Leo? We got the Sun in the reverse, and that's your energy coming up. What is Leo's person's intentions? 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, and Leo's person's desires. Hangman. Okay, bottom of their deck is the 3 of Swords. So they're definitely feeling hurt. They're definitely going through some form of grieving, even if they're not showing it, because their desires is the Hangman, so I don't see them making any movements. But I just, with that being on the bottom of the deck, don't get it twisted, Leo. This person is feeling the loss. All right, so let's start on your side. So how you're feeling, the Tower and the Seven of Cups. There could have been a situation where there were other people involved. This could be friends that was, meddling into your relationship. This could have been other romantic partners or people that, had emotional attachments here. But I'll tell you this, as far as your feelings, how can I put this? When it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. Do you feel me? And the best way I could put this here is, when it comes to a relationship, if you want me, if we're working on this together, if you're into me as much as I'm into you, if we both have the same common goal here in this relationship to build, there shouldn't be any confusion. I shouldn't have to question you. I shouldn't have to wonder about you. I shouldn't have to feel like something's off. I shouldn't have to feel like, well, why am I putting all the effort, or why is your energy not matching my energy here? There's something off about this, right? And because of that, and you really assessing, well, why am I feeling a bit confused in this relationship? Yeah, I'm dating you, or yeah, I'm in a relationship with you, or yeah, I'm married to you, whatever the case may be. But why isn't the energy syncing up? And that's what was causing confusion here for you, Leo. And I don't know what caused this from your person's side, whether, they were letting their friends, meddle into your relationship, whether they were letting other physical people get into the relationship, or they were behaving certain ways. But something about their energy was not in alignment with yours, right? And with that Tower being here, it caused that awakening for you to say, you know what, I can't do this, right? Things started to become more clear with that Tower. As time and time went on, and the more you started to feel like, well, we're not energetically in sync, something's off, the more things became clear for you. Now, their feelings is the Sun in the reverse. So they are missing their warmth. You brought warmth into their life, Leo. You brought light into their life. You brought some form of, even the Sun doesn't really, in the traditional aspect of tarot, it doesn't talk about stability per se, but creatively reading this card, it's giving me a stable vibe, right? So they have lost their sense of stability, peace, contentment, joy when it comes to you. And I do feel, in a sense, because we got this Queen of Pentacles here and their intentions, I do feel like they may be overly compensating, right? Because the Sun also represents ego. So they may be overly inflating their ego, or overly trying to compensate right now. So they may be coming off like they don't care, or they're doing well, or they're doing better than you, or they're just fine. But they're overly inflating their ego to continue to protect their current ego from it being wounded by this connection, right? So I don't know if you broke up with this person or what may have happened, but their ego is bruised, and they're trying to overinflate it to make it seem like they're fine. Now, when we look at your intentions, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So, Leo, you went through your grieving process. You went through your time of, you may have cried about it. You may have been upset, had your little sad song playlist going for a couple of weeks. I don't know. Taking those late night drives in the car, listening to music. I'm just throwing stuff out here. But whatever you do to grieve, that's what I'm really trying to say. Whatever you do to grieve, whatever you do to really process your emotions or feelings, you've done that. You've been there and done that, and you don't want to do that anymore, right? You're not intending to continue to grieve about this. You're intending to move on. Their intentions is the Nine of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So remember how I was talking about overly compensating, right? That overinflated ego. That's what this energy is. That's exactly what their energy is. And I will say a part of them does want to offer something to you to try and restart this, but they do feel like you may just say no, that you're not going to be into it, that you're just going to reject them. So I'm getting in the stronger sense, Leo, that you may have cut things off with this person. Doesn't have to be for everybody, but I'm just getting that as the strongest energy, because they are feeling like, okay, well, if Leo ended it with me and I try to reach back out to them and try to start this up again, Leo's probably going to say no, since they were the one to end it. But if that was not the case, say if you didn't end it, it doesn't really matter who ended it. This person is in the energy of trying to fulfill themselves with their work, or with things that they like, or their things that they indulge in, whether it is food, music, smoking, sex, I don't know, whatever they indulge in. That's kind of what they're trying to do to keep their own, if you will, sense of dignity they have left, right? That's literally what I heard. To keep their last sense of dignity that they have left. It's like they're trying to make it seem like they're great and they're fine. and they're struggling. We can see it on the bottom with the Three of Swords. So when we look at your desires, Leo, we got the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So both of you are kind of showing up as the Three of Swords. Theirs is just on the bottom. So your desires is, look, I've been hurt. You hurt me. This situation was a burden. I've dealt with the pain. I've dealt with the sadness, sorrow, even depression for some of you guys. The relationship is over and done. It's done, right? And you understand that it's done, but you also understand why it has to stay done. You're not confused about this. You understand your value and worth and what you bring, but you also understand that you can't be the only one bringing the value and the worth. You can't be the only one that's energetically reciprocating here and not getting any reciprocation back. Because I felt that as far as your feelings, where something was off energetically between you two. And as time went on, things became more clear to you that something is off here. And understanding that your desires really is to kind of just leave this in the ground and let it be buried. Now, their intentions is the Hangman. Okay. Well, they don't really plan on doing anything. I kind of want to throw a clarifier on this because they don't plan on doing anything. Tell me about this Hangman. I just see them just kind of keeping to themselves. Seven of Wands, Hermit, and the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Strength in reverse, which is your energy. So on their end, they're trying to release it. I do see them having this defensive energy, but it's only coming from and stemming from this inflated ego, right? Trying to make themselves seem like they're fine, they're good, they don't need you, they don't need this, but really they're hurt. We saw that Three of Swords. They still want to offer you something, but they're not wanting to, they're not going to. And I do see this person, Hermit with the King of Cups in reverse. This person, I don't want to make this person seem very dramatic, and I promise you I'm trying not to, but I'm just getting the energy of crying at home. And not necessarily meaning your person has to be literally crying, but this is like, you know, when you are just really upset, you got that pit in the stomach and you just don't really feel like doing much of anything. You don't really feel like eating, or for some people their comfort is eating or overly eating. This is what this person is doing. They're trying to comfort their emotions in solitude, but they're coming off externally like they don't need you and they're fine and that they don't want to approach you or deal with you. But they're still grieving behind this breakup between you and this person, Leo. So this is really interesting. So what I want to do here, Leo, is see how this actually unfolds in the next 3 months. What is this person's intentions going to be towards you in the next 3 months? What are your intentions going to be towards this person in the next 3 months? Capricorns that I did was really interesting. So I want to see how yours will play out too. And then we'll look at what else is coming in for you, because you are so focused on you right now that energetically you are going to align yourself with something great, right? It's like a magnet. So we attract what we are. And because you're putting out this energy of not wanting to stay in the past and you're wanting to have something that is new and move forward and move towards things that better you, I want to see what that is going to be, what that's going to materialize in the 3D that's going to be attracted to you. So Leo, I am going to leave this here. Let's go over to the extended and really break this down. Really, like, let's chew this apart. If you are joining me in the extended, please click the link in the description box below. If I leave you here, it's been an absolute pleasure. If you want to watch more Leo content, you should be seeing videos appear on the screen now for all things Leo. Definitely check out those videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next time, or the next one. There we go. On the next one. Love you guys. Bye.